Hello, and welcome to our openSAP course, How to Build Bots with SAP Intelligent RPA 2.0. My name is Alexandre Fortin, and I am a product manager at SAP Intelligent RPA. The goal of this course is to provide you a detailed solution overview and step-by-step tutorials on how to create a bot, from capturing application to automation design and deployment. So with that, let's see how the course is structured. The course will cover 5 weeks and an additional week for the final exam. During the weekly assignments, after each course, week, and the final exam at the end of the course, you can collect points in order to obtain a record of achievement. You must score half of the available points through the course. Let's have a look at how the course content is going to be provided. We are a group of experts who will present the course units to you. In week 1, we'll give you an overview of the different components of SAP Intelligent Robotic Process Automation and to get started with them. In week 2, we'll discover how to build bots with the Cloud Studio by using automation, data input and output, and by using the store content. In week 3, we'll go deeply by capturing screens and new elements of your applications. We'll also talk about the modular aspect of automations, custom code, and how to use APIs in your project. In week 4, we'll talk about how to leverage Excel, Word, Outlook, or PDF within your projects. In week 5, we'll close the course by giving you an overview of the different connectors which can access to SAP GUI, SAP UI5, or simply access to all desktop-based applications. And we'll conclude by a summary. And then, week 6 will be your final exam with questions, and it covers the complete course content. The course will also provide the possibility to redo all the steps shown to you in your own systems. These exercises are an optional element of this course and are not part of any assignments. After this short introduction, let's get started with week 1. Let's define what is robotic process automation. Robotic process automation accelerates the digital transformation of business processes. RPA will automatically replicate all tedious actions to free up human workers for more high-value tasks. RPA is usually delivered in 2 ways: the unattended mode, in which the bots are working autonomously with only a human supervision, and in attended mode, bots will work with humans to assist them, to help them. Now, let's talk about how SAP Intelligent RPA aims to deliver business value. We generate business value by improving operations, by gathering resources for more high-value tasks at lower cost. We increase the service quality, typically by reducing the processing times, such as the revenue-generating transactions, like purchase orders. Our solution is compliant with your infrastructure. We leverage existing applications, existing landscape. Another important aspect is about increasing the compliance, reducing human errors, which can often happen with unpredictable activity peaks, for so many reasons. And last but not least, we can provide a quick return on investment, as our solution can be implemented in just a few weeks. What are the typical use cases and the return from our customers? Some examples. Reducing 75% of the workload, going 50 times faster for the processing speed, making the financial closing at global scale with more than 100 subsidiaries, which leverage automation every month, between 2 to 4 times faster during the closing tasks. Improve the user experience by combining SAP Intelligent RPA with SAP Conversational AI and the Service Ticket Intelligence. And these are just few examples. Extracting data from various connectors, downloading various reports, and many other activities can be achieved with SAP Intelligent RPA. We often think about the kind of a task which is complicated, complex, which takes a significant amount of time. Yes, RPA can take care of this task, of this process. But what about all the tasks which are not so complex, not so complicated? Users tend to forget all the simple tasks, hidden and repetitive. You can focus on the tedious process. On the other hand, you could consider working on the short tasks, which last 5 minutes but 40 times. Well, 5 minutes by 40 times, it's more than 3 hours in a day for just one person. And at the end of the day, you've got something, because small steps can make big changes. Here, a use case with Autorobot. Someone needs a new laptop, a software license, or any type of equipment. Until now, he has been used to sending an email to the support team describing the request. On the support side, an asset management application is used to manage requests. And you know the kind of a powerful application? Overcomplicated for handling a simple request? At the end, the request takes ages. The internal customer is just waiting. IT department would like to improve this. It created a simplified form hosted in a simple web app. The user would need to fill the form and that's it. However, the problem is still the same. There is no link between the web app and the asset management system. The user needs to copy and paste all the information between the two systems, and for all incoming requests. And there is here the robot in the picture. On one side, the web app. On the other side, the asset management system. Every morning, the robot alone creates more than 100 requests in the system, and it gives a report on what has been done. The support team can focus on high-value tasks. That's it. To finish with this example, the asset management system is still here with its irrelevant screens. Web services or API are a pretty good idea, but need a long time to develop because of all the mandatory checks to be taken into account. The migration is no longer identified for the moment. We found this case because the time and the budget were both lacking. Time or budget are often key points to promote robots. Another good example with the purchase order creation. Purchase department receives purchase order through email on a daily basis. A first filter is needed for various reasons. Once filtered, the team needs to identify the products, quantity, the customer and so on. If you have only one product to sell, it's fine. The list is somehow defined. You can enter in your system. You launch the corresponding transaction, navigating the screen, looking for all the mandatory fields and so on. Done? Perhaps. But the team would need to do it again and again and again. And here is how the automation could handle this process, this task. You have a robot that will first read the spreadsheet, row after row. All the fields will be translated to the corresponding transaction in your favorite ERP system. Once put in place, it will continue to work to help the team. For the last slide, we can summarize the use case criteria. The first is related to manual and repetitive actions. When you find there is many actions, often done by many employees, automation should be considered. The second is volume, taking into account hundreds or thousands of files in a day, or even by many people, should lead to think in terms of assigning this task to a robot. It's easy for a user to switch from one application to another. Imagine where there is 10 or 15 applications to drive, collecting and entering data. If you can hide this complexity by automatically calling the required applications, this will help the user life. And last but not least is the ability to help an application which is a bit boring to use. From time to time, it's a legacy application and nobody wants to update it, to replace it. Too many useless screens containing useless data, but never mind. Robots has here to clean up this place, only picking up the mandatory data and let the user do his job with more accuracy. This is the end of our unit. Thank you for watching. In the next unit, we will present an overview of the solution and the tools. Thank you.